Hi, I'm Alberto Rossell-Davis. I'm the Executive Director of Hair Color Sales and Education for Neill Corporation. And I'm here because I'm so excited to share with you our newest innovation at Aveda called Botanical Repair. But before we go into it, I want to show you this amazing video that's going to illustrate kind of the overview of what this product can do.
I didn't believe it. I was so astonished by the data. Think about a group of people all crossing hands. They're just really hard to break apart. And that's how our technology works inside the hair. Bond building can be done with synthetic ingredients, but ours is plant-powered. We believe in the power of nature.
I hope you love that video as much as I do. So let's talk about what we just saw. So we talk about stronger from the inside out, but what does that really mean? So why damage? It's the #1 benefit sought after all ethnicities across the US with the millennials and Gen Xers. It's the #2 global concern, as we can see here, just after hydration and moisture. So think Nutriplenish. The beautiful packaging behind the retail line is post-consumer recycled material. So we're offering a retail lineup and a professional lineup. So let's dive into a little bit about what we can expect with the professional lineup behind Botanical Repair. It instantly strengthens and repairs. Repair is going to be the main focus behind this launch. Now that's different from strengthening. We're going to dive a little bit later into what the difference between adding strength to the hair is versus a protein and what bond building does. So we're focusing on 3 layers of repair. So stronger from the inside out. So these are the 3 layers that we're focusing on. We're focusing on the cortex. Now this is where the bulk of the bond building technology really happens. We're focusing on the hydrogen bonds in the hair that are broken down by water and aggressive styling, and we're focusing on salt bonds that are also broken down by water and styling, but when we add more alkaline products into the hair. So think a little bit of hair color services. So we designed a plant-powered bond multiplying molecule derived from sugar. So it creates bonds in this cortex. So that's where most of the repair is happening, right in the center of the hair. Then we have a nourishing macro blend that's focusing on the cuticle repair. So what this is going to do is it's going to help smooth the cuticle to help with detangling and prevent from further damage. And a plant-based complex focusing on the F layer. Now this is completely brand new for us in thinking of the F layer, as we're not traditionally taught what this is. It's a outer lipid membrane that sits right outside of the cuticle to protect it. So what Aveda did is they designed this plant complex out of coconut and corn to help replace that F layer. So what that does is it mimics the F layer that the hair loses through chemical services and through aggressive styling, and it helps protect the hair from additional humidity entering the hair, making the hair more fragile. The ingredients are responsibly sourced. So the major power foods in here are sacha inchi oil, avocado oil, and green tea oil. These are all of the beautiful conditioning lipids and butters and oils that we use behind the product. So how does this work? So we can see versus the competitor that there's a focus on one specific bond multiplier, where with Aveda, the bond technology kind of helps produce more bond interlinking, as we saw in that video, to kind of cross the hair fibers and the bonds together. So when we cross and interlink, so think of a chain fence link, you have stronger hair. So that's why we have such a great claim behind it, where it's 5 times stronger just after one use. So I'm going to show you a video to kind of illustrate a little bit more about that F layer and how that bond building technology kind of interlinks. What a gorgeous video and a great way to show you how that F layer is replaced, how the cuticles smooth down, how all of that bond multiplying technology really goes into play. So let's take a look at the franchise. We're manufacturing a retail line and a professional line. We're going to talk about the retail line first. This is really the ongoing maintenance, as bond repair is permanent, but there's continuing breakdown of bonds as the guest continues to heat style their hair at home. Aggressive styling as well helps break down those bonds. So this is really going to help maintain that in between the professional services. So we're manufacturing a shampoo, a conditioner, 2 masks coming in a light and rich, and then we have a daily leave-in as well. On the professional side, we have 3 steps. We have an equalizing primer that we're going to use before color services. We have step 2, which is the additive that goes into your color, or it can be used as a standalone treatment. This is what really kickstarts that bond building, that bond multiplying technology. And then we have an activator that comes in a light or rich as well. So the way to pick between the light and rich is the rich just has more butters and oils in it that more highly textured hair needs to keep it a little bit more hydrated. So let's look at the claims. 5 times stronger just after one use. So these are the big points of difference, and these are the key benefits that you're going to experience with using the Botanical Repair franchise. It instantly strengthens and repairs. So when we think about repair versus strengthening, traditionally in the past, we've had proteins to help add strength to the hair, but these are very surface layer ingredients. What they do is the proteins kind of go into the cuticle layer, into the gaps that the cuticle has, just to add strength to the hair. But it's not necessarily repairing from the inside out. So true repair comes from those amino acid bonds being multiplied or repaired, and that's what Botanical Repair will do. It instantly transforms hair, leaving it visibly healthier, softer, and shinier just after one use. It's formulated for all hair types and textures, safe for color treated and chemically processed hair, and it's sulfate cleanser free, silicone free, vegan, and cruelty free. It's 94% naturally derived, so all plant powered. So why develop this franchise, and what are we going to be able to offer once the launch of Botanical Repair versus what we currently have in our lineup, or what's in the market? So again, repair is generally focused on surface level, so those are those proteins, but now we're going to have 3 layers of repair when it comes to Botanical Repair. Bond building technology currently on the market is synthetically derived. Aveda developed a plant-powered bond multiplying molecule derived from sugar. Products were not always clean and green. We have a high performance, naturally derived, silicone free, sulfate free, vegan, and cruelty free formula. Products don't always work on all hair types and texture, but Botanical Repair was tested and formulated for all hair types and textures, and the results are guaranteed. The leading professional salon service right now on the market, processes from anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, while Botanical Repair will process in just 10 minutes. So breaking down each product category, the equalizing primer is used for color services, and what this does is it helps even out the porosity of the hair so we can get even hair color applications. Step 2, this is the bulk of the repair of the hydrogen and salt bonds, and this really kickstarts that whole process. And then we have an activator that comes in the light and rich. Now what these do is, this is your final step, this is your conditioner essentially. This is what really replaces that F layer. It has all of those beautiful lipids in there to help smooth that cuticle down. So it's a 3-touch process, but each one helps through the process of adding those additional 3 layers of repair. So 2 ways to use this product. We have a standalone treatment that we can offer guests that are non-hair color guests. So think about those guests that are just coming in for haircut or blow dry only services, but they want a luxurious treatment and they want damage repair. We could use this product in 3 easy steps. We shampoo the hair, we spray the additive directly on the hair, and then you layer on the activator in either light and rich, depending on the texture. Process that for 10 minutes and resume your application of either cutting or styling. For the color service side of it, we would spray the equalizing primer, so 30 sprays onto dry hair. There's no need to dry it in. Start your color application, and we're gonna add the additive into whatever color bowl or whatever color application you're doing. Process your color according to manufacturer's recommendations. Shampoo that out, and then your final step is the activator in light or rich. What I'm most excited as a colorist is that we really are going to be able to push the boundaries of what we can offer that guest that day behind their color services, truly making the hair stronger from the inside out.